Hello, welcome to Shrine Structures Mod Spotlight. This is a mod which adds a bunch of custom structures. Looks like there's also some recurrent complex style loading and saving of structures. So we'll start with a ballon. So the nearest ballon is over here. Let's go. So ballon means balloon. So we've got made out of wall blocks, barrels on the bottom there, and we've also got chains. Next up we have bees. So here's the bee structure. We've got 4 beehives with a backboard there. A chest containing bottles of enchanting shears and some bottles. And it looks like they're all ready to go with honeycombs as well. Looking at the way it's spawned, it looks like the whole platform is spawned, including obviously the flowers, etc. So moving on with the overworld structures, we have the Flooded Temple. So we've got a mix of mossy stone brick, mossy cobblestone and cobblestone. We have mossy slabs. Let's have a look. Also you can see we've got a couple of chests here. Not the highest quality of loot. A few things there in the chests. Now if we go into Spectator, let's see if we've got anything underneath. I don't think that's... So it looks like it's fairly surface level. Let's see, we've got chain with a lantern. Also got a block on top. A few more pieces of loot. Guardian meeting now. Here we are at the Guardian meeting place. We have a statue made out of polished black stone, chiseled black stone, and observer blocks as well. I guess observer is the sort of de facto for faces. Multiple here. What is that? Grey glazed terracotta as well. And a collection of spruce wooden items. Shall we see what is in the harbour now? So here's the harbour. Interesting how it spawns. It's almost completely standalone. See, we had acacia and warped house. Pretty decorative, pretty cool actually. Got a cool bed style. Some barrels here. So there's something up with the flooring. I imagine this is supposed to be on the ground. Let's take a look at some of the other ones. This looks like a drawbridge maybe, some kind. Some sort of storage area for food. This is like a winch or something, is it? Some sort of pulley system. Similar layout to the houses. In fact, this is exactly the same layout, isn't it? With a fire. I like the little alcove for the flower pot. That's pretty cool. You can see the stacking here is one stair, then we've got block on a stair on top, block on a stair on top, and then stair, stair. Have the pillars, like in a sort of thing you might see like in a triathlon, I guess. Well, not really. Again with the identikit food storage, there's a few of them here, they're all the same. Those are all the same as well. Moving on to this Birch house. This is this is actually not a house. This is a storage for ores. So this is probably the house to look for if you're looking for resources. I'm not sure what these rail tracks are for. So moving now. So this, I think we've seen everything. So here's the main house. So we just take a look at this. Interesting. It's not the kind of gabled roof that is. So this roof stretches much higher. It's almost like a fascia. If we go in the house now, see, there's a little bit. There's quite a bit more to the design of the house. Got a couple of chairs and tables, a sort of bar area. This is more, I guess, more like a tavern sort of area. We've got some turtle eggs on the side. Composter. Go up the staircase here. Move to this level, just a bit more airy, a more dining room table, some outdoor seating. And the higher area is a few skeletons, but they don't really come as part of the property, I'm sure. It's just a large room, I guess. What about the Infested Prison? We got the Infested Prison. Looks like there's a lot of mobs around here. Again, we see pretty generous helping of polished blackstone. Some dark oak this time. You can see we've got some spawners here. So you can see it looks kind of what you might expect. Chest don't look significantly different. Again, it looks to be the one level. And the spawners are located in the corners. So if you wanted to take out the spawners, you can just access the corners there. Next up we have the jungle tower. Seems pretty far away. So let us go. So here we have the jungle tower. It is combining stripped and regular jungle logs. Interesting lily pad is the chest loot this time. There's a parrot. Yeah, it just seems to be a crisscross of shapes, fairly small. Mineral temple now. So here's the mineral temple. Doesn't seem like they stretch underground, a lot of these structures. We've got a little selection of ore in here. You can see a mixture of andesite, granite, and mossy cobble. Oh, there's a chest underneath the ores, which is in lava. Doesn't seem to be too much else hidden here, though. Oh, and there is actually a chest, also, just noticed here, right underneath these gold blocks here. But now we have player house, right in the middle of the bamboo jungle. This is the roof that we like there. But this is the classic roof with the sort of with it going into a perpendicular thing. Similar chimney there. We've got acacia. The fact is that acacia in a jungle biome probably means that it will always be acacia. This has got a lot of cobwebs in it. Sort of like this is quite a pleasant lounge area. At the hay storage upstairs. It's always good to store hay very high up in a building, because even though it's very heavy, you can just chuck it straight out the window. Bunch of chests though. Emeralds, diamonds, probably the best chests we've seen so far. Even more here. Yeah. So this really is a good find. quite an imposing staircase here as well. Got vines going up. So you have essentially a basement area. Some lecterns. And plenty of bookshelves. This would be a good enchanting area down here. Yeah, really cool this building actually. This is exactly the sort of building that you would want for a house. This I guess is supposed to be the food area, judging by that loot. So we look at nighttime. See, there's actually pretty well. It's always useful, like in something that's supposed to be a house. You can see the lighting is really quite good in here. Now we have a small temple. There's a small temple made of birch. Also have chiseled quartz, unusual building material. Not quite sure why there's black stone in almost everything, but oh well. It's a combination of stone, brick, chiseled quartz, and birch. It's almost like a little mining thing. It kind of reminds me of the mine colonies mining idea. To have this ladder down and then just these rooms every so often. Could be a good way to have a mining outpost, something like that. Now the next one we have is the water shrine. It's an interesting roof style. You can see it has a little area with a lake in front, a little waterfall here, and that's about it. I actually just noticed over here there's actually another balloon, and this one looks a bit different. So we'll look at variations on the theme once we've actually gone through each of the structures. And the last one here is Witch House, which may actually be close by. Or 11,000 blocks away. So we've got classic roof design here. On the top level is a few chests, which have got special witch loot, by the looks of it. Lots of fermented spider eyes. This area is flooded. I'm not sure it's supposed to be flooded. Protection 4 diamond leggings. So really good loot here. Diamond horse armor as well. Yeah, this is end city loot really. Enchantment table as well. So yeah, certainly the witch house is another really good one to find. And you can actually tell it's a witch house just by the roof as well, because the other buildings so far don't have that. And that is actually the end of the list in terms of the overworld. The Nether Pyramid does actually spawn here in the overworld. So you can take a look to see what it looks like here. A few loot chests, a lot of soul lanterns, and we also have this hoglin spawner here as well. Magma food spawning. But obviously it's not supposed to spawn here in the overworld. And the Nether Shrine as well seems to also spawn in the overworld. So the Nether Shrine is a ruin portal type structure. Made of blackstone, cobble, and some obsidian. So this is the End Temple, which is the one structure we have from this mod in the end. We have a chest hidden away over here. We've got an enchanted golden apple, pretty high level loots, as you might imagine. This also looks like an empty chest here. So if we consider the variation now, in this player house, it looks, so you can see that the variation in this player house, this is completely different, right? My guess would be it's something a bit like Mighty Architect. Have you seen that mod? Where there's various components to the different houses and they're sort of arranged in different configurations. We can take a look and keep on maybe browsing through some other player houses. This one looks more similar to the first one actually. That one looks identical to the first one. So it may be that there's actually only, in terms of variety, there are only a series of custom built ones. Same structure. Okay, so this looks identical to the other one we saw. So maybe there's two different types of player house. Oh no, this looks different. So this one has got a different structure. This player house has got... Oh no. So it looks like this room... So yeah, it is kind of what I said about the Mighty Architect. It looks like this room is the same. And if you recall, the other one we saw with that room didn't have this in the basement. So it looks like it's just rooms combined together to create the variations. And that's why there's a large number of variations, because you can obviously arrange different rooms, or you can put different small sections of a room in different configurations. So it says there's lots of variations of the bees. I'm not seeing so many there though, if I'm being honest. Possibly there's more complexity in the houses. There's more you can do with it. That is the same rooftop though for the witch house. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video. So thanks for watching.